So y'all, tell me why I talked to somebody that I knew when I was a child. So if you know where the story about to go, bruh. And it's just like, as we begin to like grow up in life, it's like certain things, it's like, for me, my childhood was one of the worst times of my life. And I had to explain this to this person because I'm like, and he got quiet. He was like, he was like, daggone. But in his way, I'm not going to say exactly what he said, but it means the same thing as daggone. And I said, no, not because of you or anything like that. It's because what I was going through as a child. I said, all the molestation and all the abandonment and the neglect. I said, so for me, my childhood ain't a memory lane type situation where it's like, oh, I want to keep visiting that. And I said, and I'm not the same person I was when I was a child. I'm not her anymore. I'm not the same person I was when I was a child. I said, now I'm getting my life together. So he get to talking about, what we did as children going into adulthood. And I was like, I'm not even on that. He said, no, let me give you a massage. My ladies and my men, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all go through this too. You let people know I ain't even on that. I ain't on that. I'm just like really trying to get my life together with Christ. And they come at you with some past stuff. Oh, let me cook for you. Y'all men know how women do. But this is what a man has said to me. Let me give you a massage. And I said, well, if I want a massage, I'll pay the Koreans. Give me a massage. I said, I've been to a Korean spa, and I'll do that. I'll pay them if I need a massage, but I don't want, right? So he said to me, let me cook for you. And y'all know I love to eat, but I never had this man cooking a day in my life. So he began to talk about things that we did as children. And I had to let him know, like, my childhood was the worst time of my life, son. So he was quiet. He was like, Dad, I said, no, not because of you. Because whatever you and I were doing, we were being children. No, not because of you. I said my whole upbringing, all the molestation and everything. I said, because if I was never molested as a child, I would have never been so promiscuous. I would have never been trying to have sex with you. I would have never been trying to have sex with whoever else I had sex with after you. All those things would have never happened. And when you get in Christ, he exposed your whole life to you. I really see why people don't read that word and why people don't go and praise and worship with God. Because he exposed your whole life to you. Why you are the way that you are. When was that seed planted of sex? So it's not a soul on this planet, y'all, that could tell me about me. It's not one person that could say, oh, let me speak to you. I already know about me. Now, I may make a mistake, and yeah, you should tell me if I made a mistake, I did something you ain't like. Of course, we do things and not know it sometimes. I ain't talking about that foolishness. I'm talking about knowing thyself. I know me, Slim. It's not one person that could tell me who I am and why things happen to me as a child. So I had to let him know, like, I said, I'm not even knowing that. And I said, for real, if I would have never been molested as a child and touched, and he got a child, I said, you better watch your child. Don't think because he a boy, they don't get touched. Boys get touched too. I kept it real with Slim. So I said, if those things would have never happened to me as a child, I would have never been promiscuous with you and anybody else. I said, that's the whole point of me not doing nothing now in my life, finally taking back my power. See, when it happens to you young, you are taken advantage of and you are vulnerable. Somebody stole your power and you don't realize this when you continue to be promiscuous if you're a man or a woman. See, you don't realize this, and if you went to a therapist, you know what I'm saying is facts now. You don't realize this, but what you spend your life doing, you sleeping with people, you're trying to take your power back because now it's on my terms. You want to have sex with me, you're going to have to do X, Y, and Z. You got to be this way, you got to look this way. Because you're trying to take your power back. But the ultimate way for us to really do that, and this is what I've learned through my own journey that I'm on right now, Slim. Close your legs. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Don't dress for no man. Oh, well, if you think I should wear something, then you need to go be with her. Don't change yourself. Be who you are born to be, Slim. That's how you take your power back. You look at you look at the past and you admit all those things definitely happened to me. Those people definitely did those things, but guess what? Not no more. Because what we end up doing, we get to sleeping around with different people and they abusing you. You let somebody abuse your body. I don't want to hear all that, man. Shoot, I like sex too. He ain't using me, she ain't using me because I like sex too. But your body is the temple of God. If it's not being used the way God had predestined it to be used, what do you call that? Come on, Slim. So I had to check him. I said, look, if you're not going to respect me, we ain't having this conversation. You cannot call me on the phone anymore. You cannot call me on the phone anymore. And y'all know the game. Because like I have a queen, but you forever be my love. And I'm like, what? I said, but you had a whole baby. Let me tell you something. The devil is a lie. My husband is not out here making babies with other women. In fact, my husband, whomever that may be, and if I get one, because I'm at a place really, I don't care if I get married or not. It's cool. God knows exactly what I want. That's his business and my business. He knows exactly what I want and exactly what I need. It got nothing to do with how somebody look. See, every time I always laugh at myself because I'm like, every time you want something, it's always up here. You never settle for whatever reason. I want to be around people that's on fire for God, Slim, for real. And I can see it with your life, not with your mouth. I'm tired of people talking, Slim. So like you forever my love. I said, no, the devil will lie. Because my man wouldn't have had no baby with another woman. So that's where you wrong. Well, I'd do anything for you. I said, no, I don't know that. I said, from childhood, yes. Yeah, from childhood, yeah. But as an adult woman, no. And y'all got to watch, for my men and my women out here, y'all got to watch people like this. People that, I love you, I do anything for you. And they're speaking in the past tense. You ain't seen them. You check the record. You ain't seen them in the past few years of your life. And it's not a problem. But the only thing is when people keep saying sweet nothings, I'm like, Dad, you still ain't mature. You saying sweet nothings. You don't got to say sweet nothings to win me over. Because I can't be won over. Come on, man. Y'all know the game, man. I wanted to share this with y'all. Like, I said, like, you ever talk to somebody and you get to thinking to yourself, like, now I see why people say don't deal with people from your past. Because you evolve, you change, you grow up, you heal. You know exactly why you did the things you did and who did what. You forgave these people and now you're just still healing through life. That's why I am. I'm still healing, Slim. And you get to talking to these people from the past and it's like they still stuck in the past. Then he started to talk about, how we did things and stuff like that. And y'all know how, this for my ladies on this part right here. Y'all know how men are. Get to talking about how good this and that is. Whatever, man. I'm not here to talk about me in any kind of way that's not of God, Slim. So when he get to talking to me about me in that way, I said, I don't know. He said, no, you do know. You X, Y, and Z. I'm like, bruh, I don't know. Because I'm not on that time. My mind is not on that time. But I stood for what was right. I said, no, I'm getting my life together. For Christ. I'm getting my life together. But if it was up to me, none of those things would have happened to me, bruh. None of those things would have happened to me. I would have had a fair shot of keeping my virginity, Slim. You don't know what it's like to lose your virginity at 8 years old. You don't know what it's like to lose your virginity to a family member. You don't know what that's like, son. I told y'all over here on this podcast, I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all because too many people are telling lies and playing games. And it's serious out here. It's too serious out here. God is not here to hide you because of what you've been through. No, he's here to expose us to us and to bring us out into his marvelous light and heal us. You get sick and tired of people living. I'm like, this man's still living in the past. Now, for the old me, that old man, as the word talk about it, that old me, then yeah. You hear them things, you get the blushing and all that. But here's something they don't tell you. Sex ain't all that. See, it's not all that. It's not all that. Nobody's going to tell you that. It's not all that. Most people don't take the time to even get to learn your body. It's not all that. And for a man or a woman to take the time to get to learn you, they must really be into you to learn you and figure out what you like. So most of the time, sex is garbage, Slim. Let's be real. So he could bring up that, but it's some things I could remember about him. And I'm like, but I'm not going to go there because that's not what this video is about. What this video is truly about is stay away from people from the past. I realize that. Leave them in the past. That goes for mothers, fathers, siblings. If you don't fool with them, don't fool with them. Because 9 times out of 10, they still got that old way of thinking. They still thinking from the past. They still thinking from the past, y'all. 9 times out of 10. They still thinking that they still view you from the past. Like I used to wonder, like, Dad, why my folks talk to me like that? I'm not. And I'm like, oh, because you still viewing me as a child. I'm a woman now. The devil is a lie. You got no control over me. You didn't even have control of me as a child. That's why I left. Because they still live in the past. They really thought you was a sucker. They really thought you was a pushover. And really, you was just being genuine. That's why you got to watch who you be kind to. See, as a child, I didn't know this. But now that I have grew a little more, I always say a little bit because I just know that God got so much more work to do on the inside of me. Now that I've grown a little more, y'all, I realize this, though. I realize this. You don't give your pearls to the swine. And what I understand about that scripture, you don't give your good to evil people. You don't do that. You don't keep showing up for these people. You don't do that. Protect what's good in you. Protect that. You could give and keep it moving, but don't keep showing up for people that want to trample you. It said at least they trample you under their feet. Huh? I was about to say, they want to trample all over you. But, man, I learned my lesson, y'all. He just really messed it up for anybody I went to school with, any of their family members, all that. Like, I made, hey, how you doing? And keep it in that shit. That's the end of it. I don't mind speaking, but we gonna chat it up on the phone. What would we have to talk about? And I said, I really can't talk to you because you keep talking about the past, and that's not me. That's not me, bruh. I do anything for y'all. Tell me why this joker, not that it matters, but this joker called me a few years ago when I first started my business, and he brought it up on the phone. Like, yeah, I even told my baby mother, like, you cool, but you'll never be better than my ex because she got her own business. But I said, he called me a few years ago and asked about the price, and he was told $400 for a detail. Y'all tell me why he never booked, but he gonna tell me on the phone, oh, because a man told us that. I called, a man told me that. It don't matter who. Who told you what? That's the price. He said, if you would have told me, I would have paid it. I said, yeah, whatever, because you still never did. And I said, and it's fine. I always tell people, don't worry about it because you don't owe me nothing. You don't got to do nothing for me. God will send people into my life to pour into me, son. It's cool. Y'all know how people do, bruh. Y'all know how people do. Y'all know how they do. They just, when y'all get to talking about what they said they was going to do, they didn't do, or whatever they pretended to do, now it's a prom slam. Now there's a problem. Y'all know how they do, man. Y'all know how people do, Slim. You know how they do. So, hey, I told him it's cool, but I made it clear. I said, if you can't respect me, we can't talk. I don't talk on the phone with my own mother because of that. I try to reach out just to see about it, but I'm like, what am I doing? This woman don't care nothing about me. I'm going to keep it straight with y'all, man. I said, for what? What am I talking on? What am I calling for? Please. When I had COVID and all that, it didn't matter. Nobody cared about me. Nobody checks on me because I'm not important. It's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm counting the days, counting the years that I can move completely away. Then it really won't matter because you don't care now. You ain't going to care later. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Shoot, I ain't going to die here in the DMV. You crazy. I'm going to live here, but I ain't going to die here. I'm going to die somewhere else. It's just what it is. You can choose where you die. You can't choose where you're born at. So, but that's all positivity. I want nobody to view this part and think, oh, that's y'all. No, that's all in all positivity. You just build the life that you want, and then you go where you want. That's it. I'm still building. And so are you. And I'm happy for you. But man, you gotta stay away from people from the past. I'm like, those are glamorous times. Those are glamorous times for you. For me, my childhood was the worst time of my life. I'm thankful to be an adult where I can make my own decisions. That's why I be quick to run away from people that don't mean me no good. Because see, as a child, I had to stay with them. I had to live with them. I had to keep dealing with the mistreatment. I had to keep dealing with it. Now, as a woman, I will ghost you. What? I'm gone. I'm gone. All I'm doing is being as cordial as possible. Because I learned that, like, you don't have to hate people just because you don't deal with them. You be cordial. That's it. How you doing? I'm good. And you keep moving through life, son. But I can't stand that about people, though. But I guess what they say is true on that. Just because you change don't mean they change. They be the same people. And then y'all tell me why we on the phone. And then he gonna say to somebody in the background, let me get 2 puffs. Hold on, you got a habit and you can't even support your own habit? Come on, man. That's crazy. Let me get 2. I'm like, that's what we used to do in school. Not necessarily, because I used to smoke when I was in high school with my by myself with my friends or whatever, and we would share blunts. Let me whatever. So when he said that, I said, Dad, you still ain't grown up. You can't even provide for your own habit. Come on, man. I made it clear. I said, I don't smoke or drink anymore. I don't do any of those things anymore. I slip, but I promise you I ain't gonna slip no more. I ain't slipping no more because I hate it. I feel like that's when true change really comes in us, when we hate the things that God hates. He don't want you high. God don't want you high. He can't use you if you high. He can't speak to you. He can't reveal to you what's going on in your life if you all high and drunk. If you think about having sex, you all ready to crush something. He can't speak to you. He can't speak to you like that. God wants us sober and vigilant. That's how he wants us, y'all. But man, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Be so wild. Like, you talk to people from your past, they be on the past. Man, stay out the past. Friends and family from the past don't mean you no good. Only ones you could talk to more than hello and goodbye are the ones that you notice they put the work in too. They not on that same time. They understand things change. It's so funny to me. We change clothes, we change shoes, we change hair, but we don't change our life. Why is it like that? And why is it so hard for people to understand that? You got a right to change your life. I don't get that about people. I don't get that. It's like whatever life you had, that's supposed to always be you. No, that's because you're afraid of change. But guess what? Guess what? I'm not afraid of change. I'm not. I'm not afraid of change. You're afraid of change? I'm not afraid of change at all. Come on, man. Y'all know how people could be, man. Y'all know how people could be. Stay away from people like that. Stay away from people like that don't mean you no good, man. Don't mean you no good. All they want to do is live in the past. That's it. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do is live in the past and keep you there. That goes for mothers, fathers, siblings, aunts, uncle, grandmas, people. They just want to keep you as that person that was messed up. And I understand what it's all about. It's because they just can't stomach who you are today. Because they just thought who you were as a child, you will always be. They can't stomach, son. They can't stomach it. And that's not your problem. It's not your problem. Keep on evolving. Keep on being the best person that you are. I'm telling you. Keep on. Because I'm happy for you, like I always say. And bigger than me, God is happy for you. Because that's what he wanted us to do. He wanted us to evolve. He wanted us to change. But change forward, not backwards. Meaning change forward following God. Not backwards following man and doing what makes our flesh comfortable. No, so I definitely had to set them straight, y'all. Know y'all getting to know your girl, Bossaline Meek over here, but I had to set them straight. I'm known for that. Like, I will set you straight and let you know what I'm going to tolerate and what I'm not, because what I learned a long time ago, when you don't be straight with people, like, look, if we can't talk right, if we can't talk about the future, that's what I told him. If we cannot discuss the future, then it's nothing to talk about, because I don't live in the past. I got nothing to say about the past. I'm just happy that now, and I'll share this with y'all, I don't care. But I'm just happy now that I can actually look at my past and not break down and cry. Like tears of sorrow and pain. If I'm crying now, it's tears of joy. Thank you, Lord, for bringing me through. Thank you, Lord, for bringing me through. That's how I feel, y'all. That's how I feel. When I look back and them tears come down, that's tears of joy. Because they tried to get rid of me, They tried to crush my mind. That's why so many people in the asylums right now, they ain't crazy. They traumatized. That's the problem. That's what they want, turn me to a vegetable. And then go recruit people. They went and recruited people to hate me. Come on, son. I'm more like you than you realize. That's why I always tell y'all, man. We all just characters that's living certain stories. And we about to approach a new story in our life, a new page. And somebody already went through it. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. Come on, man. So, yeah, it didn't bother me. He was talking about the past in the sense like I was still in pain. No. It bothered me in the sense that I'm not there no more. I want to talk about life now, how good God is, and me growing mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I didn't even want to talk about my business because I'm like, for what? That's my business. I only need people that's real close to me, and it's only like 2 people. I'm private. I don't play that. And that's because 1 is retired, 2 are retired, and they got their own money. They don't care. But I would tell them milestones I've hit in my business. Outside of that, come on, man. I don't got nothing to say, bruh. I don't got nothing to say. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to, man, share this with y'all, man. And put some positivity in for you, baby. You know how your girls do. But look, thanks for tuning in with me. Make sure y'all stay motivated. Keep the faith. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Over here with your girl, Bossalini Neat from Ambitious Hustlers Pod. Let's get it.